We're in Daydream Island.
A new place, a new home. For a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride.
We've just woken up and come to get some coffees at the Coffee Bean, and then we're going to go through the doors and sit at the underwater observatory. So change of plan, the observatory doesn't open till 9:30 and it was like 8:30 probably when we went down there. So we've come out to Lovers Cove and we've just been doing a little like painting. We ended up buying some like magnetic canvases from Kmart. They were like, I don't know, $3 for a pack of like 10, and some watercolor markers, and we've just been sitting here like during the view. We wanted to do a paint and sip. Well, I wanted to do a paint and sip, but we don't drink, so we were like, well, we don't really want to do the sipping part, and it was $50, so we were like, what's the point, we can just do that ourselves. And
Yeah,
it's been really, so much fun.
Really relaxing.
Yeah.
And we drew obviously the scenery. So now we've got these to put in our fridge, and it's like our own little postcard that we made.
It's so nice. We're currently on our way to go do some water sports, which I think we have to walk through to the other side of the island to be able to get to where they're held. We're going to go through the Rainforest Walk to get there, which is just off of Lovers Cove. So we tried to book in for some paid activities, but they're actually all booked out. Same with the massages, they're also all booked out. So I suppose if you wanted to do any of that, you have to book well in advance.
We're going to try to see how many free activities we can get through for the rest of the day. There's stand-up paddleboarding, kayaking, snorkeling. We have the movies tonight. There's tennis courts and anything else we can find.
We also haven't gone in any of the pools yet, so...
There's pools, there's swim-up bars.
Yeah, we're going to have a fun day no matter what.
Yeah. We were walking around last night and we saw this one spot which we wanted to come, but we couldn't figure out how to get there. We were walking all around and there were dead ends and stuff. We just came up from Lovers Cove and we found this path that leads us to where we wanted to go. It was basically just this. These have lights on, and yeah.
Watch me, just follow every move. Touch me, let me know you wanted to.
We're just up here taking photos, and I heard this. I looked over and there's a whale putting its tail out of the water and slapping. It was really cool. Hopefully I got some film on my phone, but I had to zoom right in. And we were just watching it. It was amazing. We've never seen whales in the wild.
I can't tell if these guys are sharing this little bug that they've captured and killed, or if they're fighting over it. Jordan and I made a bet that the Rainforest Walk and the Nature Walk, I said they're two different things and he said they're the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Why is it called something different then?
What was the bet?
I put massage.
I win.
So in 2017, Cyclone Debbie actually came and hit the island and completely destructed it. And I was wondering where the old part of the island is, but it's all along here that we just showed you. They've boarded up all the shops, so it actually doesn't look that bad anymore. I thought it was going to look really like desolate, but it doesn't. It looks completely normal.
Unfortunately, just our luck, as we were approaching the water sports, the two workers were walking off and there's a sign saying we're closed for lunch, back in an hour.
So we decided to just like jump in the old swimming pool that's over on this side. It is freezing cold, but it's actually very refreshing.
Yeah, you get used to it, but it's very cold.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've been in water since we've been here.
Yeah. Also their like little bar is closed.
Yeah.
I feel like everything here is closed. It's kind of annoying, but anyway, we'll probably walk back over to Lovers Cove, though that is also closed for lunch. So I don't know whether it's closed right now because they don't specify when lunch is.
Gotcha. Well,
And go back in the pool over there, maybe if it's...
Yeah, I was going to say the comparison between the pools, this one seems a lot quieter, but there's nothing here. The other one has music, the restaurant, a swim-up bar, and I think it's bigger. So the other pool I think is much better, but this one is still nice and quiet.
Yeah, if you want somewhere to be without everyone being there, then this one's probably the one you'd want to go to.
Yep. Sorry? Great.
I was trying to get a picture back.
Standing.
Floating, weightless, undersea.
Whilst we were waiting for the water sports to open back up, we enjoyed a game of tennis. We don't play much tennis, however this is the most beautiful tennis court we have ever seen.
After tennis, we made our way back to the water sports area. You can actually hire a catamaran for free, and while we were tempted to live out our Seth Cohen dreams, we decided against it, as they do recommend you have some prior experience. However, they do offer sailing classes at a cost. Instead, we hired a double kayak for free and were lucky enough to see a massive sea turtle. It poked its head up a few times, and here I am speedily trying to see it again. For lunch, we got a prosciutto pizza and went back to our room to eat it. It was very, very good. The pizzas are where it's at.
We made our way over to Lovers Cove and hired some snorkeling gear. For dinner, we decided to eat at Infinity again. Just a reminder, this is the fancier of the two restaurants available on the island. We had dinner at 5:30, which was the perfect time to catch the sunset in winter.
We got some tempura oysters, the beef short ribs, a tonkotsu ramen, and because I love mac and cheese, we got mac and cheese. It was movie night, so after dinner we walked to the other side of the island and watched Brave under the stars. That was all for day 3. After this we just went to bed, and day 4 starts with a very early wake up so we can fit in the last few things before we have to leave the island.